This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, November 30th. Stock index futures trading higher on very limited news. That in itself should be considered to be somewhat of a sign of strength. Jobless claims coming in about as expected at 218,000 when 219,000 were predicted. And personal income in October up 0.2%. That was the guess. Personal consumption expenditures also up 0.2%, also as anticipated. In the currency markets, the dollar index trading higher, but mostly by default as a result of weaker economic reports out of the Eurozone. We had some rather weaker than expected inflation numbers coming out of the Eurozone with, on an annualized basis, CPI there up 2.4% on the year, slowing from the previous month and weaker than the guess of up 2.8%. So I'm thinking that the dollar index, though higher currently, I think will probably give back a good portion of the gains later today. Still looks like the Fed is on hold now, and I think that interest rate differential expectations may tend to undermine the U.S. dollar. So longer term, looks like the greenback is likely to come under some selling pressure. And in the interest rate futures markets, we had the release of the Fed's Beige Book yesterday, showing that the U.S. economy may have slowed in that period covered. Businesses reporting inflation moderated and that it was easier to hire workers. So there is a growing consensus that the Fed has concluded its interest rate hiking cycle, and I am totally on board with this belief. Right now, there's a 96% chance that the Fed will keep rates unchanged at the December 13th meeting and only a 4% chance of a rate hike. Also, traders looking ahead to next year when the Fed actually may be cutting rates at some point. So good trading, everyone. Once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or ADM.